Hello, this is Spaceman. Today is a beautiful day. I'm parking on the roadside before I commute to work. I recently came across a quote, which I think I want to share with you. It says that the purpose of the media is trying to make any problem your problem. The purpose of the media is trying to make any problem your problem. What I find is interesting is that I recently found myself obsessed with the debate of the presidential candidates, particularly during the debate and what's happening post the debates. There are a lot of events or episodes happening for that, and I found myself checking out the video or the news or what's going on and what people say, what some experts or some journalists commenting on these things. Of course, I live in Taiwan. Taiwan is a small country, and we do business with the world, and the United States is an important business partner or diplomatic partner with Taiwan. Yes, so to some degree, I should care about that. But I found myself to be overly obsessed with getting the latest information about what's going on, and I think that gives me two observations about what the media is really about. Okay, and the first thing is about the media is most of the time biased, right? The media have their own prejudice, they have their own biases whenever when the things comes to some party or some candidates or some political power. They are geared toward giving you a specific worldview, and they're trying to sugarcoat their, or maybe not really sugarcoat sometimes, but they're trying to depict the story in a way that is aligned with their interests. Okay, the same thing happening in Taiwan as well. The newspaper, the TV news channels. Oh, by the way, do you know how many news channels are there here in Taiwan? In Taiwan is a small country. We have around 23, 24 million people, jam packed in a very crowded island in Asia. And we have about 10 news channels in our cable TV. That's incredible, right? We have only this amount of people, but there's so many channels, over 10 channels, I would say. So here, the same thing are happening. The media is mostly controlled by the franchise or by some political power behind the scene, and the media are biased, right? I remember a few years ago there was a presidential election here in Taiwan, and there was a specific candidate. One of the some of the media's literally depict this person like the savior of the world, right? They not just report about the facts, their opinions and what they're gonna do after the election. They're just saying, hey, they are whenever he goes to some place, like the sight of God happens, right? Ridiculous. It's really ridiculous. So the same thing happening in Taiwan as well. Even we're a small country, but we people are really heated and very fervent about election. So that is the first thing. The medias are often biased, and the second thing is that the media, they're really good at depicting and pitching their stories. Their methodology is really incredible, right? The way they make the title, the way they the pitch they are saying things, or the tempo, or the way they stuck on a event and to generate multiple contents by inviting other experts or political observers and celebrities to say their opinions about certain things. So they have literally endless content they can generate, and they're really good in the delivery because the way they tell the story, the way they feature the information can get you addicted. And they're trying to say things that this is some of the times it's more like a life and death things. If this guy gets elected, the nation is ruined, your life is ruined. This regards every one of you, and you need to stand up and fight for your right and fight for your country and do the right thing. So they're really good at overemphasizing sometimes many things. They're really good at that, and they are like, they can control you because you are hooked with the constant release of a small dose of dopamine by consuming their content, by getting addicted to check out the latest development and what is wrong and what is terrible about that specific event. So they're really good at it. The first thing is that they are really biased. The second thing is they are good at getting you hooked, and they can make any problem your problem the way they say it about things. So I think even though in my home we have a TV, but we never installed the cable TV for many years. I basically don't watch news, but I still find myself recently kind of obsessed about the presidential debates, and so I would acquire information from YouTube, from Twitter, X.com, or I would check out the news sites, even though we don't have cable. But I still find myself kind of addicted to it. So this brings me this self-reminder is that I think the most important thing, we have limited attention, right, as people. I think the most important thing is to care about things that's around you and that has impacts on you more profoundly, like your family, your career, things you aspire to do, your hobby, people you love, your friends, and so on. So instead of just checking out this feed and become like mice in the experiment, it becomes like a person who is addicted to this fear-mongering media, and just come back to yourself and think about, whenever you're consuming the information, remind yourself and think about what really matters to you. Do I want to place my attention at these things specifically? Is it going to influence me so profoundly? Do I have a better place to put my attention to? So this is a reminder. The purpose of the media is to make any problem your problem. So hopefully this is helpful to you. Thank you, and I will see you next time. Oh, by the way, please like the video and comments. Would like to hear what you say and learn from you as well. So until next time, bye.